Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Leah Kirstein. Let's get right to the good news for Penn State fans, the big win. It was a sight dozens of people went down to see as crews worked to clear 27 freight cars that derailed from a track in Altoona yesterday, 10 of which were smashed. Welcome back. The first known case of Ebola being contracted or transmitted in the U.S. has been reported. They were called out to a home in the 500 block of Monroe Street in Everett around 2:30 this morning. Police say one person was shot and flown from the scene with a gunshot wound near his neck. 27 freight cars derailed from a track right next to dozens of homes. It happened in Altoona this morning. Stalking, loitering, assault. These are just a few of the charges a man is facing, according to police. And a police chase ends when a train hits into the car police were after. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Leah Kirstein. Police were in a chase when their cruiser and the suspect's car were hit by a train. It all happened in Tyrone around 8 tonight. WTAJ News reporter Ashley Dorsbacher was at the scene and has the latest. Plenty of people put one foot in front of the other for a cause that affects millions of people. It was a record-setting year for the Autism Speaks Walk in central Pennsylvania. An unbelievable story out of Cambria County. A woman crashes her car, power lines fall, and it catches on fire. But not before a Good Samaritan pulls her to safety. And crews in Bedford County spent the morning putting out a house fire. Fully inflamed, you can barely see the house. The fire broke out around 3:30 this morning at this house along Main Street in Coaldale Borough. That's near the 6 Mile Run area. It took 5 departments about 4 hours to get it under control. There were no injuries. The fire marshal is investigating. 4 children and 2 adults awoke to find their house on fire yesterday morning. They lost everything, and now their community is supporting them. People in one community will start paying a little extra to improve the stormwater conditions in their town. It's been over 24 hours since a state police corporal was shot dead and another was injured in an ambush shooting at their barracks in Pike County. Still, police do not have a suspect or suspects in custody. Mark Hiller from our sister station WBRE has more. PNG Field was looking pretty in pink this afternoon.
And I still have to get your coffee cup.
Yes,
Yeah,
my first hour. I'm gonna start yawning soon.
Only one here.
She feels like she's not
There
part of
you
the
go.
club, so we'll have to get you one.
Thank you. We begin with breaking news out of Center County. The coroner confirms a 5-year-old boy has been hit by a truck in Spring Mills, Center County, and is dead. Sometimes it is love at first sight. An event held today hoped to have people falling for a town. Police say this is an active crime scene and the search is underway for the gunman. The town is also reacting to the news and they say they are saddened by the situation and also scared. Employees were held at gunpoint as 2 men robbed a convenience store. Police say they are searching for the masked men. Stepping out against hunger and poverty over in Hollidaysburg, they were lacing up their shoes. A soldier who spent decades in the Army is honored and remembered today in his hometown, Punxsutawney, Jefferson County.
His life was cut short, but he's a great example of not the number of years in your life, but the life in your years.
Flags are held high as friends and family remember and honor 34-year-old Punxsutawney native SFC Scott Smith. He was in the Army and died in 2006 while attempting to disarm a bomb. Every year a ride is held to raise funds for a scholarship in his name. Sunday a ceremony was also held to rename a bridge in Big Run after Smith.
We'll head out to the bridge and the sign will be unveiled as we pass by. So the bikes will be the first group to ride over the bridge with the sign up.
Smith loved to ride. His brother says crossing the bridge will be bittersweet. He wishes Scott was here to enjoy it, but takes pride in that so many people come in to remember him.
Some of them are coming from across the country just to come for this ride and help out. That's the only reason they come in. And I think it shows the importance of being a good person because he was a great person. All of his friends, want to come and do something to remember him every year.
Every year they raise about $5,000 to $7,000.